the Oregon State Beavers. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Beavers will kick it away first. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Minnesota's will have some work to do after that short return. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on 3rd down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Well, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame he can really utilize.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Golden Gophers want to crank the tempo. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. They were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. So Oregon State's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt. They got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. To the air, it's Spears. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Looking to move it through the air. He makes the connection.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Caught. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Beavers line it up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps it. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. They move the tight end all over. He'll keep it himself. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. Marches ahead. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Offense gets set for second down. Looking for a man. It's Small. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the Golden Gophers will hustle to the line. To the air on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Here comes the offense on second down. The option look. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. The Golden Gophers are on the move.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. The pitch. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. He'll pull it down. At the 40, there he goes. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down, and much more. Really good execution by this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just trying to power it ahead. They pick up 5. Ball spotted at the 12. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Option look. It's Small. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the 3 ball gives us a tie. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Indiana. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Caught over the middle. It's Raymond. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire plate.
And just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes a connection. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Beavers headed quickly to the line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. It's Spears. He's got his man across the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Gets away from one, finds room. Touchdown, Beavers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Out of the gun, the give to the back. At the 35, he's loose. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They're going to go right back to him on first down. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Gives it to the back on the draw. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Trying to get to him. Got his man out of the backfield. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Looking to throw, it's Spears. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quick completion on the out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on third down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a third down like that, that is just a gut punch.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Beavers are in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it set up on the outside. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Beavers will punt it away on 4th down. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And the Beavers will line up to punt it away. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early in this one. They just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Looking to throw, it's Small. Gets it out quickly. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. He's going to pass. Fires left. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. Hauls it in. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Going up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Battle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. On the option. He'll toss it. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. At the 20, he's got space. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Golden Gophers racing to the line in the hurry-up. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Looking downfield, it's small. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He got it. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Wide receiver shows motion. Here's the handoff. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. You talk about being handed a chance on a silver platter. 1st and goal from the 3. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They've had to settle for a couple of field goals on 3 previous red zone trips. They'd love to get it in on 2nd and goal. He wants it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Running back searching for a hole. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Brought to the ground, but not before getting it up for the 1st down. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They go to the ground. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. The Beavers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd down try for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Spears. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Indiana. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Dropping back, it's Spears. Fires to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Beavers want to move quickly.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After the miss, the lead is still 4. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Running the option, it's Small. Oh, what a move! And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. On the option. Runs through the tackle. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Caught, close to the marker, it's Huber. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. He wants to throw. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
20, Oregon State, 17.
Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. It's caught. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He uncorks one deep. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Dropping back, it's Spears. Uncorks one. Complete to the right. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. And the Beavers will line it up on 1st and 10. Got the back over the middle. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll go to the air. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on games.
Give to the running back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Golden Gophers will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Minnesota, 20.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Beavers in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to pass. It's Spears. Finds his big tight end. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now to being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pumps it downfield. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. Still on his feet at the 45. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. The Beavers are rolling down the field.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the pass. Soft spot in the middle. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. A first down run in the red zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, the inside give. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Spears. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Oregon State! Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, sure, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The give to the back. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. And the Golden Gophers moving quickly to the line. Running the option. It's small. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Quick toss. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs.
I tell you what, with this kind of success on the ground, I think you two knuckleheads could call plays. I mean, that's how easy it is for this offense right now. They got the ground game working. It's really easy. Now you can open up for other things, but you guys could even try your hand because they're dominating right now.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They keep attacking through the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They'll throw it on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, what a move to get room. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And the Beavers want to pick up the tempo. They'll put the tight end in motion. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. 2nd and goal for the offense.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Now he's looking to throw it. Touchdown, Beavers! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. TCU packed a wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Horned Frogs Nation with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead, it felt like a walk through the park in Fort Worth. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He's looking to throw it. Tosses it incomplete. 2nd and 10 here.
It's now 2nd down.
Looking for a crease. It's Cuber. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Golden Gophers have their offense in high gear. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Back to throw, it's Small. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
That makes the score Oregon State 38, Minnesota 23.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. The give on the inside. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Beavers want to crank the tempo. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And the pass hits, picked off. Bringing it back. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. He'll keep it himself. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Here they come facing third and long from the 40. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Going for it all. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. Now on second down after the incompletion. The play-action fake. He's got an open man. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon State. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Reading the option, it's small. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Looking downfield, it's small. Steps away. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. And the Golden Gophers will hustle to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Great job up front on this pass rush. Defense in a dime personnel grouping. They've got 6 DBs on the field. They're expecting pass, so they're going to have to win with 4 guys, and they're 4-1. They got the job done.
The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll go to the ground. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. Touchdown, Beaver! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Illinois has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 28 to Indiana. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to throw, it's small. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Gets open down the middle. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
And the Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. He'll just keep slinging it. Got a man, it's battle. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down.
2nd down.
He's looking to throw. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's battle. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Complete. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Trying play action. Got him downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Cuber. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the ground game. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Small. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Minnesota!
Touchdown.
A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Here comes the 2-point try. He wants to throw it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Stumbled to the ground. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
Looking to throw, it's Spears. Hit as he throws. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Oregon State. And the route is on. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Salt interwoven, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Makes the grab. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but his hold really strong, put up some good numbers.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Parrish. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They want to just keep throwing it, using the quick game. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They'll throw it on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. A 3rd and long coming up here. They're trying to get to it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll leave it with him. Hits the spin cycle. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run.